Welcome. This is Melinda Barlow, CZT, Certified Zentangle Teacher. And today's Bookmark Tangle is by Silke Wagner, and it's called Blath. And I like this because, for me, I did a tangle called McAllister. And it was kind of a spidery web version of this. So when you first start out, to me, it was like my little spider web McAllister, but I really like Blath, and I like what was done on the example with the little extra that kind of stretched it out on a for a bookmark. So we're going to do Blath. So I'm going to start out again by being very grateful for Zentangle, and for those who post their patterns, for those who suggest videos that I do, and just for the Zentangle community and how beautiful it is, and just how wonderful just the joy that comes from it. So we're going to start with our dots in our corners, and I'm using a 2 by 6 inch bookmark paper, and then we connect those with our lines. And we could put our border around here to start, but we're going to start right in the center Blath, and it's just going to start out with a line kind of in the center, and we're just going to make a cross and then come back across it, so we have what I call the little asterisk sign, you know, where if I were to make that or just draw it. So I'll come in so you can see, and I've tried to center it in the center of my bookmark because it has such a little focal point. And then we're just going to draw, it's kind of a scoop down in from each of those points. So I just draw a line and I kind of dip down in, and I'm rotating my tile as I go so that I have these little dips in here. And now we're going to come back, and from the center of that dip I'm going to draw a line to the center. Now I could go all the way through, but I tend to not have a good, I don't know, I just find it much easier for me if I just go to the center and I don't try to draw my line all the way through. And now I have, instead of just 8, I have double that, 16. And now I'm going to come in and I'm going to go a scallop going the other direction to that little line in the center. So just kind of a little arch all the way around. And I get this really kind of lacy look, kind of a cone looking lacy thing. And then we can come back and we can draw more, but I'm going to put the outside, the little loop that comes from the outside, so to make my bookmark. So I'm going to come over to this point right here that comes up, and I'm going to come up, do a little twist, and then come back. And then I'm going to do it again. And my first one had a huge, little bobble, and these two don't. But, you know, it's, so I'm going to just aura, because there's no mistake in Zentangle. And I'm just going to aura those a little, so they come in, you're not going to even notice the difference. And then I can color these in. and color those in. And I think I'm going to aura the inside here. If ever I think I've made something that doesn't look like I wanted to, I will just put an aura around it. That's what Maria did. So now I'm going to come back and I'm going to just do that little, I'm just going to put another little piece right here and give this a little bit of drama on that outside edge. And then I could skip and I could do it right here and here. Better take off my glasses so I see that I filled it in good. And we see we just end up with a little bit more drama within that tangle when we add a little dark. And we can add a little dark here in the center. If our lines don't meet up, just give it a little dark in here. And I think I'm going to, on this one, I think I'm going to just grid this off. I'm just going to grid those off, and I could put blacken that into Knight's Bridge behind there. But I think I'm going to do the same thing. I think I'm going to do just the floors. So with a little dot, instead of triangles, I'm just going to put little dots in those where they cross over in those sections. So where I see my lines cross, I'm just going to put a little dot and fill that in, because that's a great tangle to do behind. And it could have a tangle to hold it kind of down, but what it could use is a border. And I'm going to do just a little S shape. It's a little serpentine. Just a little S shape down that line that I drew. So it's just going over the top of it. So now I have just a line, and you can see how that's starting to hold it together. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do Bead Line, which is just dots on top of my line. And they're just going to go all the way around to kind of give that some interest on my bookmark. So I have those all the way around, and that just kind of anchors. Now, I definitely need some shading. So I'm going to take my graphite pencil, and I'm just going to come along the inside of where I drew my line. And I'm really not being, because I know I'm going to blend it out. And then I'm going to put a little graphite here. And now I will take a shading stump, and I picked up one that had a little red on it, so I'll just scrub it off. And now I'm just going to blend that graphite in a little circular motion so that it comes out into my back behind my drawing that I did. And we gave that some graphite, and you can see how fun that is. This one I shaded just a little different and just do little different things on it. Great Tangle by Silke Wagner, and makes a great bookmark. Just using your 01, your a lead pencil, and a shading stump. And I use a emery board to clean, to keep that shading stump clean. And there you have it. Another great bookmark tutorial. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. New videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And the whole month of June is bookmarks. It's because it's summer reading. And who doesn't need a bookmark? Enjoy your summer. Read every day. And then tangle every day. Thanks again and have a great day.